divas and gents, this your girl Kayla. Welcome back to my channel, Diva in the Apron. So as y'all can see, Halloween is definitely right around the corner. It feels like October just started, but Halloween is definitely around the corner. So I'm trying to get y'all set up so y'all house parties and y'all get-togethers can be lit. So remember in my last video, I told y'all that I have something for everybody. So this is one of them recipes that I will be doing today. Something for everybody and a little healthy. So today we are making a Halloween spooky fruit basket. And it's so fun. We're gonna be, cutting out some fruits into some little spooky shapes, and we're gonna have fun. So this is another fun recipe that I'm bringing y'all today. But before I head over, if you're new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe. And if you already subscribed, hey y'all. So make sure you turn on your post notification bells. That way you don't miss out. Now turn on the post notification bells. Y'all don't be listening. So turn them on now. And I'm gonna go ahead and head over and show y'all what I got. All right, y'all. So I went ahead and prepped all my fruit already, and I rinsed everything off. Now, if you're making this for an event or a party, I do recommend that you make it the night before because it might become a little time consuming. So you don't want to be rushing day of. So I recommend that you make it the night before. Now, I just picked some of my favorite fruits, and I got a little carried away because I love fruit. I love pretty much all fruit. So you guys can just pick your favorite fruits and go from there. So let me show y'all my little smorgasbord of fruits. Okay, y'all, so I have some spooky little cookie cutters here, and I will be using these to shape my fruit into spooky shapes. I have some candy melts, different flavors. I have my Wilton pot that I will be using to melt the chocolate in. I also have some decorating pins, some skewers, and you will need these to stick your fruit on. And I also have these regular sticks here, and I will be placing anything that I'm dipping in chocolate on them. All right, and everything that I just showed you guys, you can pretty much find at Michael's, Joann Fabrics. I purchased mine from Hobby Lobby, but they all have pretty much the same thing. All right, so moving along, I have these this mold of these spooky fingers. Look like witch fingers. So I will be placing some chocolate in them. All right, and everything else is pretty much my fruits. Look at all these fruits I have, y'all. Some strawberries, kiwi, I have some honeydew melon, cantaloupes, marshmallows, raisins, some chocolate chips, grapes back over there in the corner. I have some coconut, pineapples, and these little balls here are watermelon, honeydew melon, and cantaloupes, and I just scoop them into balls. I will be showing y'all how to do that as well. I also have some bananas, some rings here, and I purchased these from the dollar store. And this is my basket that I will be using. It's actually like a little bucket that kids can use to go trick-or-treating. So I will be using this as my fruit basket. And I have this lettuce that I will be placing inside of it. And over here I have some candy eyeballs, and I purchased these from Hobby Lobby as well. All right, y'all, let's get started. All right, so I'm starting off with my dark green candy melts, and I'm using the whole bag. So while that's melting, I'm gonna go ahead and get my basket together. So I have some styrofoam here that I wrapped in saran wrap. That way when I get ready to start placing the skewers in there, it don't break apart and get all on the fruit, because we don't want that. So I'm just placing this in the bucket, and you want to place it in the middle and have everything flat and even, just like that. Now I'm removing the handle because I don't need it. So now I'm adding the green leaf lettuce to the bucket, and you're basically just going around the bucket to fill it in and make it look nice and full. And also, it just makes it look cute, and it will cover the styrofoam so that way it's not showing. So it's pretty much full now, and I'm just turning it around to make sure I didn't miss any spots. So my candy melts have melted, and while they're melting, you want to make sure that you keep stirring it. That's very important. So I'm adding in 2 teaspoons of oil just to thin it out a little bit, and that information is on the back of the pack. So now it's a little thinner, and this is the consistency that I want. All right, y'all. So now I'm placing the candy melts into the finger mold, and I'm using this knife to try to guide it in there, y'all, because this candy melt I can see can get very crazy. So you just want to use something to kind of guide it in there, and you know, after you're done, you can go ahead and wipe it off and clean it up. So I went ahead and finished the rest of them. Now I'm going to place them in the refrigerator. All right, so about these marshmallows, y'all. When I dipped the marshmallows in the chocolate, for some reason it wasn't getting as thin as I wanted it to. Even though I added the 2 teaspoons of oil, it started getting kind of thick, and I was stirring it like they said. So I don't know what's going on with it, but anywho, this is how they came out. I'm just gonna let them drip, and I'm gonna sit them on the parchment paper so that way it will not stick to it. So now I'm melting the white vanilla candy melts, and I will be dipping my bananas in them. So I'm just cutting them up, and I'm leaving the banana peels on, that way they don't turn brown. So let's see how the vanilla candy melts come out, y'all. All right, so now that my candy melts have melted, I'm just going to peel my bananas and get ready to dip them. So I'm just mixing my candy melts around in the pot, and it's not really coming out the way it's supposed to, guys. It's still kind of thick and it's clumpy, and I've been stirring it, so I don't know why it's doing that, but see how it's looking, guys? It's like really thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it in the coconut and toss it around and pat some of the coconut on it so it can stick. Well, it don't look bad, but those candy melts are just acting up on me. So the fingers are all done, and those came out really good, and it didn't take long at all for them to harden up, maybe about 25 minutes or so. So I had to take these to another level, and I added some yellow icing just to give them that nasty looking fungus look. So here are my fruit kebabs, y'all, and they came out too cute. I did 3 just to get started, and I will be showing you guys how to do them next, and it's so easy. So the good thing about these, y'all, is you can do whatever you want to do with them. There's no rules, there's no specific style. You can do whatever you want, guys. You can use whatever fruit you want to use. So they're super easy and fun, and you can definitely just freestyle them. But since I already have 3 done, I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 more of that same style. Just make sure you have your skewers, because you will not be getting far without them. And make sure you prep everything like I said before, guys, because that just makes it very easy, and you can just grab and go. Grab yourself some edible markers. That's what I use to draw the face on the marshmallow. Now I'm just using some icing to draw the face on my kiwi, and I'm placing some chocolate chips over the eyes and the nose. See how cute, y'all? This is too fun. Now this design that I came up with was actually one of my favorite designs, because I actually came up with it as I was going. I just used some strawberries followed by some blackberries to make it look like some type of little bug crawling, and it came out too cute. And I went ahead and put some eyes on the front. I used the icing as my base, and you want to put a lot of icing, that way it can stick on there. You kind of want the icing to bulge out from around the eye when you push the eyes down, and it just makes it look even scarier, so it's like perfect. I originally wanted to dip some of the strawberries into the chocolate, but I don't know if it was me, the candy melts, or the pot. But we see how that was coming out, so that was a no for me. So I'll try that again next time, y'all. OMG, too cute, y'all. Look at those candy eyes. So now I'm going to make one with the bat, and I got the shape from the cookie cutter mold. I just cut my cantaloupe in half, and you just take the cookie cutter, press down
on the fruit and bam, you got your shape. Now I recommend using more of a solid fruit in order to get the right shape. I tried it before using pineapples and it didn't come out bad, but since pineapples are so juicy and they're kind of stringy, the shape wasn't as sharp and crisp. Like, see how the cantaloupe looks? You can tell exactly what it is. It looks like a bat. So I just recommend using a solid fruit. So I just placed one of the bat rings on there and there you go. So we starting this one off with the ghost that was made out of the pineapple. Now this one came out good. You can tell what it is. And for those melon balls that I did, guys, you can use a measuring spoon to do that. I had purchased a spoon specifically for that, but actually the measuring spoon came out better. So you guys can use that to scoop out your balls. Plus they come out bigger. Now I'm going to go ahead and start placing my skewers into the basket. So I'm sticking the skewers down in the styrofoam at like an angle. I'm not really sticking them straight up because I want them to kind of stick out, but not too much. Now after I stick all my skewers in, I'm then going to go around the front of the basket and stick the fingers in, and I'm pretty much just sticking the fingers anywhere that you see an open space. So my basket is all done and it came out cute, especially since my original plan was throw off messing around with that melting pot and those candy melts, but I had to improvise and I still love it. It came out cute. I ended up also adding some apple slices on skewers and I placed them around the front of the basket.
Alright guys, so this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun making this spooky cute fruit basket. It took me back to my high school days, like I'm in arts and crafts class. So I enjoyed it. It was super fun and it came out super cute. It's just too cute, guys. So I'm not going to taste it because we all know what fruit tastes like and I'm not going to disturb it yet. So y'all already know the deal. Make sure you stay tuned for more videos and I will see y'all later. Bye.